Alrighty then, man. All right then. So the final topic we want to talk about.
What we got up?
We got what we guys gonna be. It's VR.
It's dope-ish.
Yeah, it is. It is
that dope-ish.
So we're gonna be talking about VR, and so I'm gonna have you spit off here because I got this little timer here going here. We're done with this.
Okay, so we're talking about VR, virtual reality. So if you are not familiar with virtual reality, you are wasting your life.
Wow, really?
Yeah, no,
really?
Yeah. Listen, this is my statement, man.
Okay.
Take it to it. You know what I'm saying? If I was running for president, this would be it. Virtual reality will be the biggest thing since the internet. Bam. Right there. Right there.
Okay, so...
Okay, it's the end of the show. No, I'm just kidding.
So
literally,
you're saying VR is the next thing?
Oh, yeah.
Thing?
Yes, it's the next thing. Listen, so the first time that I did VR was when Interstellar came out, right?
Okay.
That, I don't remember what year that was. It was a couple years back, but I was living in DC, and over at the Smithsonian, they had the VR Oculus Rift Interstellar thing where you sit in this basically spaceship and you float throughout the spaceship. And I'm like, okay, it's probably gonna be dope, but dude, I'm a filmmaker. I know all the tricks and the trades. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. All right, I put the goggles on. Give me the Beats by Dre. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in there and I'm like, that mug come on. I said, well, hot damn. Dude, I'm telling you. And I knew that I was not floating. I was not going anywhere. I could feel the chair under my ass and the feet on the floor. But I swear I thought I was floating, dude. I mean, I was, you float throughout this spaceship and everything. I was hooked. From there, I went and signed up for like all kinds of VR meetings and stuff, like just cutting edge.
So it didn't make you sick?
No, it didn't make me sick. No, it didn't. It was
because I mean to cut you off, but what I've been hearing is that people have been saying that what's happening is that their brain, it's like their brain is telling like you shouldn't be floating, but you are floating, and then now people are getting sick because the body doesn't know how to react.
No, so when I went to a couple of those VR meetings, they had some footage that people were shooting with 360-degree cameras or whatever. And basically, I think it was in a blimp, and they held it outside of a blimp, and it was like over Africa, right? And it was like a herd of zebras or something running. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I looked down, I was like, oh shit. Hey, listen. Hey, I don't like heights. I'm not the height guy. So I was like, I actually felt like I was like flying. So yeah, I mean, I guess technically that was sick, but I mean the first one, Did
you stumble? Like
yeah, I had to grab something. I had to, you know what I'm saying. But they didn't know. I had to play it off like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to know that I was over there tripping. But yeah, no, it definitely it's weird though, because if you take the headphones off, that feeling kind of goes away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though your eyes are telling you you're floating, but it kind of goes away a little bit. But when you put them headphones on and then you got the thing in your eyes, it's a wrap. You feel like you're there, dude. You feel like you're there. Yeah. So that was like my first experience, and then I started getting into VR, and they had like different games. They were creating different tools to kind of interact with the system and stuff, like not gloves, but like little devices to catch stuff. And you know what I'm saying, you feel like one of the games, they were throwing like this electric ball, and you can catch the ball and throw it back, so you will feel the impact of the ball hitting the device. You know what I'm saying? You throw it. It was super dope. But just recently, I actually went over to Best Buy, and they had a VR, like they had the Oculus out there, and they had like some games that you can play, like demos, and it was so dope, dude. And I was like, man, listen, it is going to rule the world, man. I'm telling you.
Well, then how do you think it's going to be really implemented though? Like, because I think like per our conversation a little earlier before we did this podcast, we were talking about, like how could they put it like in? I mean, it can't go in theaters, like like I mean, to me it's like it's one-off experiences, and on top of that too, it's like it almost feels like you need to dedicate a room. Like because me personally, like, listen, I ain't putting that damn thing on my head and no earphones on, and someone can walk up, do something to you. Like, nah, man. Like, I mean, that's a real thing. Like,
hey, that's a new podcast right there. Look, we just pulling pranks on people who got the VR on. Yeah, no, I've seen. I saw this video on Facebook where this kid was playing a game, and it's a rock climbing game in the for Sony or whatever. Or no, was it Sony? No, it was whatever VR's is. It's PC, whatever. So the kid was climbing and he slipped off the mountain. This kid fell face flat in the mall. I mean, in the Best Buy. I was crying. I was like, yeah, you might need a padded room to play this, like, cause it's kind of dangerous, man.
Yeah, I've seen people like hit stuff.
Right.
People buy them. Yeah. I'm just like,
I think once they get that part figured out, man, it's nowhere but the sky to go from here. I mean, because we live in a day and age where people like to customize themselves, become something new and something different, and talk to people in faraway lands to do faraway things or whatever.
I think that'd be cool right there, though. Like literally, if you can like, real quick, I heard they were trying to do, I think, some NBA games. They're supposed to have like an actual stick thing with the camera. Yeah, so like, it's so because they're mostly thinking about doing for live events.
Right.
So you just, actual game. Imagine you there, boom, you on, and you watching the actual game. I'm like, wow, that's gonna be kind of amazing. But go ahead,
I mean, I know, like, even on my cell phone, like I have VR apps that I slide into. It's like the Google Cardboard. I know you think it's crap. I mean, I think the cardboard part is crap, but the one I have is plastic. But you slide it in there, and they have apps where people have already went around different countries and stuff like that, and they just started shooting stuff, So when you look all 360 degrees, it's like you're there. Like my wife, she gets motion sickness, so
she does.
Yeah, dude. So I had her look at one, man, dude. She was over there nauseous, like for like 2-3 hours, dude. Like she was for real sick. You know what I'm saying?
Do she like stumble around and stuff?
I think she just kind of feel like a motion kind of sickness. Like she don't be stumbling, but she feel like nauseous, like she gonna throw up. And I was just like, I felt bad for her, but I was like, you know what, this thing is awesome, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. But yeah, man, like
did you know it was a warning for kids?
Oh yeah, I know, because even
one for kids
at Best Buy they wouldn't let Bentley. He's 11. They wouldn't let him do it because they were talking about like your eyes are still developing, and I guess it could kind of mess with your eyes or whatever. So I was like,
because I think I was watching another podcast.
Too bad for you.
I know. Oh, that's messed up right there, man. I know that's messed up. But yeah, because literally I think there's like on the PlayStation VR headset actually has a warning talking about like, you have to be a certain age or whatever because of that. So I figure like that's probably across the board.
Right.
That's probably across the board.
I'm sure.
So you say you use the Oculus?
I use the Oculus.
You use the Oculus. So have you used the HTC?
No. No. The I think the little one that we used was like some cell phone other one. I've only used like the cell phone one and the Oculus.
Because I'm thinking about, I really do I think I'm going to get the PlayStation one.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think I want to get the. Now I do know that
I'm gonna wait for you to get it. Then
I'm
gonna borrow it.
So, right. So, but the thing is this, because I heard about that one was that that it's not as crystal clear as the other ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's not like the whole 1080p or better.
They better quit.
But they said, but as of right now though, a lot of people saying, but they're having the best experience though from it because
why? Because it's less realistic.
No, not that. No, it's just that it's still immersive. And actually they'll say it was so immersive because first of all they said like when it's actually on, they say it's actually the best headset to wear. You can literally wear it for hours.
I'm gonna go check that out. Yeah, because even with the Oculus, like I like it a lot, but you can feel the weight. It's kind of like, I think the other thing is like, if you wear glasses, you can't wear glasses with any.
Yeah, but with the PlayStation, wear glasses, they say you can hardly feel it.
Really?
Yeah. So you don't get the head fatigue.
Right.
And I do know this. I think I'm gonna be scared to play. It's gonna be the new Resident Evil game. Because the Resident Evil, I think, is 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
No, you can play straight VR. It's just straight VR. So and like, you walking around, opening stuff. Like, this is one scene where it's supposed to be like almost like how you have the family that was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That family, like you're tied down to a chair, and like they already killed somebody, and they feeding people, and it's like they're talking to you. They're talking to you, so you're looking around.
That's
like,
gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man. So that's the thing. It's supposed to be coming out, I think, sometime in the early thing called Q1.
Well, how much is that going for, the PlayStation joint?
$399.
Oh, that ain't bad.
$399. Well, because this thing, though, right? So, like, the rough pricing, though, is this. Let me scroll down on this thing real quick. So, they're saying that the Oculus Rift is $599. But also, too.
But you got to get the PC and all that.
Yeah, the PC and all that type of stuff. Like that. If you already have a PlayStation, like, the only thing you have to get, though, for this to work is, well, the actual unit is $399, which is $400. But the only thing you have to get is the camera. The PlayStation camera is like I think it's like anywhere from $50 to $60, $70, something like that. And you have to get the wands. And that's like 50, 60, 70 bucks too. So you figure you add like another $200 to it, you know what I'm saying? And then literally then you're done. Because you already got the unit. Man. So, and then the HTC Vive is $799, which that means you still need an actual another PC. So it's like, now I heard like for visual fidelity, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people are getting the HTC Vive, and because like the movement is better than the Oculus. But a lot of people, man, they're able to get the PlayStation because they got a PlayStation. Man, so many people.
Honestly, still though, no matter what, why would you get any of the other ones when more than likely you're getting it for some gaming purposes, right?
As of right now, yeah.
And PlayStation, I mean, you gonna get any more games than PlayStation? I mean,
exactly. Well, as of right now, you know, you're right, and that's what a lot of people are talking about. Right. That's the thing, right? You know, it's just that
unless you plan on playing like Slitherio and I'm just saying, like,
are you finally seen that you saw Bentley play that?
Oh, God, you playing it. Look, man, it was like, download this game. Like, I don't really play games, especially not on my phone. I'm like, look, man, I don't have no time for that. Dude, I was hooked. I was like, oh, come on, little worm. Like,
are you doing? Are you playing it?
That's my joy right there. That's my joy. So my kids keep me young.
Yeah, keep me young.
Stuff, yeah.
But yeah, though, with that being the case, though, it's like, yeah, I know, like I said, a lot of people do like. I do know this. Well, from what they said with any headset, though, the main thing you got to worry about is fatigue.
Oh yeah,
just eye fatigue, because like it makes you tired. It's funny because like I don't play first person shooters. I get eye fatigue. No, I get eye fatigue. See, I was experiencing eye fatigue from that, and I'm like,
I don't think I've ever experienced that, so I don't even know what that's like. Like, what does that feel like?
Well, this is the thing, right? What happens is this. And I believe the reason why I get it is because other people are jerks. They move the screen so fast, you know where you're going, right? But I don't know where you're going. Okay. So therefore, I'm like, what? And so now when you turn, my eyes are going like this. Right. After a while, it gets heavy across the tops, and it's like it just starts hurting. It's like, oh, your eyes hurting, and then you get tired, like you want to go to sleep.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You want to lay down, you go to sleep. Like I really would go to sleep for like take like an hour or something. That it's fatigue. So I'm like, okay, then. With that being said, the same with the not the Oculus, but any of them headsets, you get fatigued,
man. So okay, so
I'm still get it though,
right? Look, hold on. When they bring out that Call of Duty in VR, dude, it's gonna be insane, dude. It's gonna be, I'm talking about Call of Duty. Probably is arguably one of the biggest games of all time, dude. And my son is really good at it. He kills me all the time. Shh, don't tell him. But look, he be killing me all the time. But I really like the game. But when he plays in like online, and I'm like, there's no way that I can compete with these kids, you know. But I was thinking to myself, like, you die like every 2 seconds. Well, at least I die every 2 seconds. You know, I'm like, I can't even imagine what that would be like with the VR on. As soon as you get in the game, pow. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true. And then like another thing is too though, like cause like, you know, they have other like devices. They have like people like, it's like a mat and you kind of slide around.
Oh yeah,
and
you
like
wear them socks.
First of all, like the reason why I don't think that's actually a thing, because first of all, you gotta be fit as hell.
Yeah.
2,
that might help.
You're going to be tired. I'm playing 1 round. No, 1 round, 1 hour. Right. Because dude, you gonna be sweating. Like I'm not getting on the VR after you. Like, oh, my time to play. Like a little sweatsuit. No, I'm not getting in that.
It's probably lubed up for you.
Nah, man, I'm not doing that. So no, that's not a thing, man. Like I said, but nah, I think the real reason though is because you got people are going to get hurt.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, no, like trip.
I want to see the videos of
they're gonna get hurt, man.
That's gonna be funny.
That's the thing, though. So
it ain't gonna be me. I'm playing around the couch and carpet.
I do know this though. Now, I think I talked to you earlier about this. Is real quick. I want to see the Microsoft HoloLens.
Oh yeah.
Like, because I want to see. I want to be part of this augmented reality type of thing, whatever.
That's a whole nother monster in itself. Like augmented reality. Yeah, I've seen some early tests. I haven't followed it like as of lately, but I saw some early tests, and I was like, dude, that is like game changing.
Yeah, like it's like because I was watching some of the videos from it, and I was like, wow, like they were like doing something like where somebody was making a phone call on Skype.
Oh yeah,
and then it was like, oh, this is how you fix X, Y, and Z. Right. You put markers to help people out, whatever.
Was that like a keynote? That was
it was a keynote.
Yeah, I remember. I saw
that was like about 2 years ago. I think.
That was dope.
I think now they're talking like, yes, some of them are out now, like development kits or something like that. They're out. But with that being said, though, man, like my main thing, I know you don't like this, is that I would love to play like a card game on it. I'm not a card game person, but I'll play cause back in the day,
gonna go get a HoloLens
for a card game.
For a card game.
Listen, but the card game would be Yu-Gi-Oh. Now,
okay, that's not a normal card game.
It's not a normal card game, but it would be Yu-Gi-Oh. And the reason why is because when you put the card down, the monsters come up, and you can see it right in front of you, and your opponent, you can see, and they'd be fighting in front of you. It's like, that is what the cartoon was about.
Right.
And I'm like, if that is a thing, I'm going to be a part of that thing.
That would be dope. Oh, okay. So we're going on anime. What about Attack on Titans?
Nah. First of all, nah, man, no.
Listen, when you look out your window.
Nah, man. Nah, that would be funny though, but that probably scare you shitless.
Hey,
like,
no,
yo, you open the window, you see something. First of all, like, nah, that's not a thing, man.
So that game would come with a pair of Huggies, dude.
Man. Now you be scared for real, like, yeah. So nah, I wouldn't do nothing. That's another thing too, though, man. Like, that would be a thing though if it was the HoloLens with a lot of, I guess you could say, scary type stuff. Man. Can you imagine that? Like, you walking around and then you like, sometimes you walk, you think you may see some of your peripherals.
Right.
Like, no, it's like, oh crap, it's like the girl from The Ring.
Right.
And then she's walking around. Nah,
and
man.
It's your house though, so it's not like, okay, so Oculus, it's a different house, so you take it off, you cool, but you see it in your house.
Right.
Yeah,
so like, it'd be traumatizing. And then can you imagine someone hack that, man? Can you imagine you put that mug over your son's head and then he wakes up, he's screaming like what? And he see the grunge kid on the ceiling or something.
Yeah, that'd be bad, man.
Yeah, man, like for real, man. So
I just want to get into that world. I want to get into creating content for VR. I think that would be so dope. I did watch a film, one of the first experimental films in VR, and it was pretty dope, man. Like, and they were trying to get the concept of cuts down, because they was like, when you just dramatically cut, like, it just disorients the viewer or whatever, you know. But I've seen since then, music videos and things like shot in the 360 degree, like the VR, and they just did cuts, and it wasn't as bad, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of a slower cut, but it cut. But I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I think it's gonna be the biggest thing since the internet. Like, it's easy. I can see it, you know. I
feel like this, as prices come down and it's more accessible.
Right. Yeah.
Then I mean, I can see it, because I think take the HoloLens. I think it's self-sustaining. So
what do you mean? Like updates or?
Well, no, like you're not plugged in. See, like so like you put the HoloLens, I don't think you're jacked in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're jacked in any other virtual thing. So like, so if you're just putting the thing on, like, it's like, hey, it's like one of them little visors like for tennis. Right. You just put the tennis visor thing, you put the thing on, and it's like, you literally are just, it's there, you can walk around, do whatever. That's what I'm saying. Imagine if you have the HoloLens, well, that's what I'm saying, you scare somebody. Imagine, like, say you walking around, oh crap, you see something. And when you run, you look back down, and say the thing is still walking, it's like, is that mug green? You take the mug off. It's not. That's what I'm saying, man. Versus the VR headsets. But I am thinking about getting one, man.
Yeah, I think once the because this is the Sony. Is that one out yet, or is it developed? Oh, okay.
It's already out. Yeah, it came out I think last month, and like, because the pre-orders already fully sold out, right? And then now they're actually back in stock, which I was surprised. That's kind of dope. So it's ready to go again, because like I said, they sold that out like I don't know, a couple hours from it.
It's life changing, dude. Like, did you say you wore? When you leave here, you should go straight over to Best Buy and put one on, dude. I'm telling you, dude, it's life changing. It is life changing. They got the little hand thingies that you wear, and you create fireballs and ice balls and all this kind of stuff, and you have to throw. It's so nasty, dude. Just, if you don't like heights, just don't look down.
You don't want to look down,
dude. I looked down. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna look down.
I was like, oh,
you know what?
Man.
I do believe this, and this will be, I guess, the wrap up of it, though. That I wonder how it will be like for people who play RPGs. You know what I'm saying? Like Skyrim, first person, just straight up like Skyrim.
I mean, it's
Fallout. I mean, what I mean, like, knows like they need like a little backpack with like, what's a little gully bag things with water, because they're not gonna take that mug off. It's like you living there, like you just walk, like you just live there.
Hey, it's gonna be one of those special rooms, because it's gonna be musty as hell. It's gonna be just tart. It's gonna be steak, dog. It's gonna be like when you go to a Comic-Con and everybody got on their costumes.
Hey, you know what we need to do then? We need to buy stock in Febreze.
Hey, for real.
You know the commercial they.
Now we need to create inner linings that you put in your clothes that you can just dispose of.
Oh my God!
It's like the dry fit for gamers, you know.
My God. All right then. I guess that's it for that.
So that's episode 3.
Yeah, it is. It is episode 3. Hey, everybody, be part of our film crew, okay? Leave comments. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like, I'm gonna mess this all up. Don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe to us.
For sure. All right, so, of course, as we always say, dream big, no permission needed. Just remember, you are you. You don't need any permission from anybody else to do what you're here to do. So, that's episode 3, and we will be back with some more super awesome stuff here on Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish. We're gonna holla at y'all.
All right, peace.